I've been asked a number of times to make another video recommending the best horror movies available to watch on Netflix. But to be totally honest, there just aren't many left that I haven't talked about on my channel at this point. Netflix has a very shallow horror section. I'd be scraping the bottom of the barrel if I made another video so soon. So instead, I thought I'd make a different type of recommendation video, where I recommend a different genre of movie on Netflix, horror's cousin, the thriller. Movies that are too suspenseful and too tense to be called a drama, but lack the ghosts, ghouls, guts, and gore to be called pure horror. Jumping right into things and starting my recommendations of the best thrillers to watch on Netflix is one of my all-time favorite movies in the genre, Collateral. Collateral tells the story of a taxi driver who realizes his current cab occupant is a hitman that is now forcing the cabbie to drive from murder to murder until the last target is eliminated. Collateral is an absolutely incredibly written game of cat and mouse. It is so tightly structured, the dialogue is killer, the characters are authentic, and every scene serves a greater purpose. Tom Cruise and Jamie Foxx are excellent as the two leads, and play off each other so well. Los Angeles comes to life as a setting, the movie is very well paced, the action is fun, and the tension is extremely present in every scene from start to finish. Collateral is one of the best thrillers I've ever seen, and honestly one of my all-time favorite movies. I'd highly recommend it. Next on my list is The Gift. The Gift is about a married couple whose lives are turned upside down when an old acquaintance shows up on their doorstep with a present. The Gift is definitely less of a fast-paced, heart-pounding thriller. It's more relationship-focused and takes its time to unravel its central mystery. The Gift is quite unnerving and uncomfortable throughout, and the story gets pretty dark the more you learn and uncover. The dynamic between the three leads is really captivating, and the ultimate reveal at the end of the movie will have you picking your jaw off the floor. If you enjoy thrillers with an underlying mystery and an overwhelming sense of dread, similar to movies like Enemy or Gone Girl, check out The Gift. Another Netflix thriller I recommend is Disturbia. Disturbia is about a teenager who, after being placed under house arrest, starts spying on his neighbors and witnesses a serial killer next door. Disturbia does have a very similar premise to Rear Window and Fright Night, but still has enough fun variations on the overdone concept that helps it stand out. Disturbia is not quite as serious as The Gift or Collateral. It's definitely more of a popcorn thriller that makes for a lighter viewing experience. If you want something that will keep you on the edge of your seat, but is a little more fun, has lower stakes, is less tense, less serious, stars Shia LaBeouf, feels very 2000s era, and is silly yet enjoyable, then Disturbia is the movie for you. Next on my list of recommendations is My Teacher, My Obsession. My Teacher, My Obsession, which was also previously titled Dad Crush, tells the story of a lonely student who develops a dangerous crush on her hot English teacher. This recommendation is different from the others, as it is the only movie on my list that is, well, bad. My Teacher, My Obsession is so terrible that I am recommending it purely for entertainment value. This does not work as a thriller, but it definitely works as an unintentional comedy. There are so many laughable moments, baffling decisions, and insane twists. You have to watch it for yourself. If you don't have 2 hours to dedicate to watching a bad movie, at least go watch my video review for it. I do my best to cover all the stupidest moments My Teacher, My Obsession has to offer, and trust me, there are plenty. Fifth on my list is Caliber. Caliber tells the story of two friends on a hunting trip that are pushed to their limits after an unfortunate turn of events. I know that's a terrible description, but I have to be super vague with this movie. It's best to go into Caliber not knowing anything, to go in totally blind, because this movie has a single moment that will absolutely blow your mind and make you audibly gasp. I did not expect Caliber to be what it was, and I was completely stunned after that specific scene. The rest of the movie that follows that moment is very tense. You will be squeezing a stress ball until the credits finally roll. Caliber is the darkest thriller on my list. It deals with a really touchy subject, but if you want a really thrilling thriller, I firmly recommend Caliber. The second to last Netflix thriller recommendation I have to offer is Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler is about a conniving sociopath who gets a job capturing news footage and soon becomes obsessed with finding LA's most brutal and violent crime scenes. There's not much I can say about Nightcrawler that already hasn't been said. If you haven't seen it already, put this number 1 on your watch list immediately. Jake Gyllenhaal is electric as the lead character. It is a disgrace he wasn't nominated for an Oscar for this role. Gyllenhaal completely transforms and embodies one of the most fascinating anti-heroes in recent film history. Every aspect of Nightcrawler is fucking phenomenal. Seriously, exit this video right now and go watch Nightcrawler. Last on my list is The Guest. The Guest is about a mysterious soldier who shows up on the doorstep of a family claiming to be the friend of their dead son who died during war. The Guest is a different breed of thriller. It's not a pure pulse-pounding roller coaster ride, but rather more of a fun, forceful, engaging puzzle. As the soldier involves himself more and more in the family's lives, you start questioning what truly is going on, and the ultimate answer you get is quite satisfying. The Guest is super stylistic, very violent at times, and harkens back to movies like The Terminator and Halloween with its story, score, and visuals. If you like Adam Wingard's other movies like Your Next, VHS, or Godzilla vs. Kong, you'll surely enjoy this too. Those are my recommendations for the best thrillers available to watch on Netflix. I tried to include different types of thrillers: a fun thriller, a character study, an action thriller, a crime drama, a twisted mystery, and an absolutely terrible romantic thriller. Hopefully with all these flavors of thriller, there is something here for everyone to enjoy. Let me know in the comments below if you've seen any of these, or if you watch any, let me know what you thought afterwards. If you enjoy these quick Netflix recommendations, let me know, and also let me know what other genres you'd like me to tackle next. If you stumbled upon this review, please consider subscribing to my channel, Flicks with Nick. I post new horror rants, reviews, commentaries, and deep dives on Fridays. As well, on Mondays, I post quick 2-minute recommendations for horror movies available to watch on Shudder, Netflix, and Amazon Prime. Thank you for all the recent support for this channel, and thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next one.